What's up guys, Bryan here from Big Healthy Me, and welcome back to Sugar-Free September exercise sessions. Today is going to be, I think, a bit of a shorter video. There is a class taking place in the gym now, so hopefully you guys can hear me okay, but just let me know if you can hear. Chloe, what's up? Today I'm going to take you guys through the squat and the different variations or progressions, so you can find which one works for you based on your ability and your experience. So I'm going to dive right in. Let me first explain why I love the squat so much and why I think everyone should be doing it. The squat is an amazing, I'm going to squat down here myself. The squat is an amazing exercise to do in anyone's workout. It recruits more muscles than most other exercises. It's what's known as a compound lift, so you're not just training one muscle group or a single joint, you're training multiple muscles at the same time, so it's going to save you a lot of time in the gym and just produce like a really great bang for your buck. Contrary to popular belief, the squat is not just a leg exercise, but it recruits, a whole lot of muscle groups. You're going to have to use a lot of core strength, especially if you get to the more advanced progressions, a bit of shoulder strength as well. So really, it's a great exercise that anyone should be doing, and I'm going to show you guys some progressions today so you can find the one that works for you. Cool, so I'm going to start off. The most basic is the box squat, and essentially what this is the squat in general, it replicates, how you would sit down in a chair. So the box squat is the most basic form of squats that we do, and it's basically like sitting in, sorry I'm saying basic a lot, but pretty much it's just sitting down onto a box, a chair, any sort of surface. So I'm going to show you that now, and if you're just starting out, you would use a higher box or a higher surface, and as you get better you can lower that so that your hips end below your knees. So I'm just going to try and angle this so you can see the box over there. There we go. Let's hope this camera doesn't fall away. Alright, I'm back. So, as I said, this is a lot more practical lesson. So you can see the box over here, and I'm going to show you guys now how to do the box squat. It's pretty much just going to be sitting down. So from this position here, you're going to slowly push the hips back and sit down on the box. So it's just going to be sitting with the hips onto the box and coming back up. Pushing the hips back onto the box, coming back up. If you guys want to, you can sit down completely, otherwise, thanks Chloe, otherwise you can just touch your bum onto the surface. So if you're just touching, you'll be back, touch, still keeping tension in your legs, and back up. Otherwise, if you want to sit down, it's just sit completely and then stand up. So that you'll do if you are just starting out and you don't have the leg strength yet. So that's number one. Number two, we're going to remove the box completely once you get comfortable with that. So as I said again, you'll start with a higher surface, slowly drop it down. When you can do that comfortably, which a lot of you should be able to do already, then you'll go to the body weight counterbalance squat. So I'm going to move the box out of the way. And I'm going to demonstrate a basic bodyweight squat to you guys. So when you're first starting out, you won't be able to squat all the way at full squat, so you might do a partial squat, something like over there. What you ideally want to do is, when you're starting out, get your hips, your thighs parallel to the ground. So I would say if you can't do that, stay on the box squat until you can. So again, you want to lead with the hips, not with the knees. The mistake a lot of people make is they kind of squat down like this, whereas you really want to be leading with the hips first, so there, and squat down to parallel, and drive the hips to come back up. Back and up. You'll notice that my knees don't come past my toes. You also don't want to be bringing your weight onto your toes. You want your weight on your heels. Your heels should be on the ground all the time. Cool, so once you can do the partial squat, then you're going to go ahead and do a full body weight squat. This is where the hips come below the knees, so your thighs will be just more than just over parallel to the ground. So from here, I'm going to drop down. Cool, so that's number 2. Number 3 is when we start adding external resistance, and this will be the goblet squat or kettlebell squat. You can use a dumbbell as well, but for the sake of this video, I'm going to use the kettlebell. So this is a kettlebell, a little play toy, and exactly the same as the bodyweight squat. We're going to hold the kettlebell up front, just like that, and then we're going to squat down. So it's exactly the same as before, where we're just adding some resistance, and you can start out with the box as well. I'm going to tilt this up again. You can start out with the box as well, then without the box, and that sort of thing. So once you're comfortable with that, we'll move on to a barbell, which is this guy over here. And with the barbell, we're going to start with a front squat. So I'm going to demonstrate that for you now. Just as with the bodyweight squat, you'll start with a box behind you if you can't, if you don't have the strength to make it all the way without. So you can start with a box behind you, then once you're comfortable going partial and full, you can remove the box. So for the front squat, I'm going to show you that quickly. Keep your elbows up, your arms parallel. And there you go, that is the front squat. Finally, we're going to head over to the back squat. This is really the sort of the squat to do. Thanks, Chloe. This is sort of the pinnacle squat. One of my favorite moves behind the deadlift. And yeah, so the back squat's pretty technical if you've never done it before. But once you've done all these progressions, I'm sure you'll be able to manage. So I'm going to demonstrate a back squat to you now, then I'll just finish off with another cool resource to help you guys with all this stuff. So let me do the back squat, and then I'll chat back. Cool, so just some key points there. Again, you want to be keeping your heels firmly on the ground, driving through those heels. You don't want your knees to come in front of your toes. You want to keep pushing your knees out so that you're not caving in. And you want to keep your chest nice and upright. So I mentioned a key resource. I'm just actually going to go for a walk here. I mentioned quite a cool resource for you guys. And what that is okay, let me find a spot here. Cool. And what that is I've created on Big Healthy Me a exercise video library. Now you can find that if you go to bighealthyme.com/exercise video library, and you'll find a full video resource of me performing all exercises with safe and correct form. You just search for the exercise you're looking for, follow the link, and you can watch it there. If you guys have any more questions, you can tweet them using hashtag AskBHM, and I'll answer those in future videos. But for now, I think thanks for watching. I'm going to be doing more practical videos like this coming up, so stay tuned. And Stephen, I'm in Cape Town in South Africa, and you can see more of my work at bighealthyme.com. Okay, Chloe, it's bighealthyme.com/exercise video library. Cool. So guys, thanks for watching. I'll catch up with you soon, and yeah, keep up the good work for Sugar Free September.